Okay. Hello and welcome to round three of the Curator Cube Peasant Edition. We are playing off against a new player, Lofi Beats. I think they've just come in to play this draft tournament. Exciting always to see new faces in the community. Uh, Opponent is on a somewhat unusual black-green deck. It's got 20 lands. It's got a lot of low drops. It has no removal of any kind. Moment. Okay. We are going first. They do have some scary things, like, okay, well, this hand has this is a six lander, so we're gonna be mulliganing this. Much better. Okay. Two lands, some two mana plays. Okay. Here's an interesting thing. So I'm probably getting Mountain with this Primal Fissure eventually, so this Gather Strength move out is gonna be a little awkward. I mean, all of these spells are castable. It's turn one Gather Strength move out, turn two Braveheart Charger, hoping for Crowd Cleaver, Bringer Healed Light. Um, I think Bringer Healed Light answers most of the things I care about. So I probably put back Coordinated Shot here. I could also put back Crowd Cleaver. Yeah, actually, that's probably a better put back. Yeah, how do I lose this game? I lose game by not drawing a third land and then not doing anything and then like kind of stalling out. And the way I make that less likely to happen, just leave this in exile. Ooh. My mouse sensitivity feels kind of off today, so yeah, keeping the hand of all things I can do with two lands probably gives me the best chance of avoiding that scenario. Okay. Okay, yeah. Bone is new. Cockatrice can take a little bit to figure out. I was just putting Gather Strength move out under this can be cast from exile to properly keep track of the game state. Opponent has a number of one drops, but going off Temple of Deceit, they have no blue cards in their deck. But I do actually think they are correct to be putting off color or half off color temples in their deck. Um, in limited, if you don't have too many tap lands, which is like three, you should be playing half off color temples. And lands get me closer to full cost bringer. Yep. And spells, hopefully I can cast. So opponent scries to the bottom. Tap and draw. Binding Whisper is slightly awkward here, but Braveheart Charger and just attack for 3 lifelink. Would have loved to find a land there, but if I can just coordinated shot their 2-drop and get it for another 3 lifelink, that's not a bad use of my turn 3. So yes. We're okay. So they passed. I don't have their deck list open, unfortunately. I don't think they have instants I need to worry about. Okay, crowd clear. This is kind of what I was worried about. I don't have. I guess I'm just gonna cast Gather Strength again this turn. I could Binding Whisper during combat to get in for an additional one, but I'd rather use that for a little bit more value. Let's see what happens. Okay, they just take it. Yeah, and nothing else better to do with my life. Make another token. Yeah, opponent's deck is heavy black off a kind of a green splash. So we are the pair down, so we are 2-0 and facing off an opponent who is 1-1. Uh, so there are fewer than 16 people in this 4-round tournament. They play Advance of the Hollow Wake, which I am probably just ignoring. Um, sorry. So you can win by going 4-0 or by having the best tiebreaks of all the 3-1 players. The fact that we got a pair down and also the fact that our round of one opponent went on to go 0-2 means that we are highly unlikely. Oh, this has a it's tracking game state. This has 4 defense counters on it. Still no lands, which, not exactly where I wanted to be in, but I can hit my opponent for 4 life. I'm okay with them defeating this. I'm not excited about it, but I'll let it happen if it needs to. Downward Minister. Just need to find that land eventually. Goodness. If I don't ever find the third land, this might get tricky pretty soon. I guess I'll just get in for 4 lifelink. I guess next turn I can, if nothing. Well, they might start having like blockers for my stuff next turn, so that might slow down what I'm doing considerably. And they're probably going to have to defeat Advance of the Hollow Wake. I guess if they put down a blocker, I can get it out of the way in a number of different ways. If they don't put down a blocker, I have Firewood Feller for extra damage. They pay 3. They play Lonesome Afterimage. Okay by me. Right, now there's a trigger on that. Opponent mills 2 cards off of that. So yes, because our pair down, we're going to need to win this match and then win the next match, which will be against Draco Freeze Flame on white-green aggro, to win the tournament. So our path is clear. Mills 2 forests, which looks like something they were looking to draw here. Opponent could attack me or the battle. Oh, attacking me. It's ambitious with a battle at 4 and me at 30. In any case, I just take that. Well, if I don't draw anything useful, I'm going to Coordinated Shot Lonesome Afterimage and hit them for 5. I will continue to not draw any lands. Yeah, Coordinated Shot Lonesome Afterimage. And then, yeah, this is attack for 5, 4 of which is lifelink. Going back up to 30. Let's see what they're up to. If they have like, okay, well, unfortunately, if they need like multiple blockers because I can always Bringer or like backside of Bringer is pacifism or Binding Whisper, even any blocker they lay down. So, but 2 blockers would let them what? Block Brave Heart Charger, survive at 2. Ooh, that is 2 blockers. Escorted Captain. Pretty good with Advance of the Hollow Wake, which they are going to get to defeat here. And Fleshless Assailant is going to enter tapped. And they might as well attack these zombies, and they can't block. Yep, they defeat their battle, so now whenever a creature they control dies, I lose 1 life, and more importantly, they gain 1 life. Okay, they're dead to planes off the top, or like untapped white source. Otherwise, this might take a little. Planes. Okay, that will do it. Yep, Binding Whisper, tap down 1 blocker. I could do this during combat for +1 damage on Braveheart Charger. Oh, wow, creatures you control. I forgot how this worked. Yeah, okay, so I could always do this during combat with Braveheart Charger. That would have been lethal anyways, but... bring your Feline Sight. This creature can't attack or block. So yeah, I could have done a lot more damage if I kept running with her during combat to get the Braveheart Charger buff, but this will be fine. That's lethal. Okay. I do something 4 off that. Yes. Yep. Loser of each game of a match gets to be... So, what? What are you doing? Yep. Give me a moment. Be patient with people learning Cockatrice. There we go. Okay. I want Morning Sun. They have no removal. They have no removal in their sideboard either, so Morning Sun's great. Meanwhile, I do not need... Um, hmm. Good question. What don't I need? Possible Gather Strength move out is just not what I need. Yeah. They have a lot of small... They have small creatures I would want to block if this is the problem. Uh, I like my creatures a decent amount. Maybe Binding Whisper. As fun as much as it was nice that game. No, Flyers is good if they have no removal. Sparring Partner can come out. I don't need the creature density with them if they have no removal. They get to go first. And I got a 5 land hand. And boy, I wish this was Sparring Partner. Now do I keep this? 5 lands, a removal spell. I need to find a creature at some point. Opponent kept 7, so we have to make a choice here. I think this matchup is so good that I don't want to. I don't want to risk an even worse 6 card hand. Like I think against most opponents, I would mull this. And I think I should mull it here as well. Whoops, that's not the right button. I want this button. Okay, this hand is probably worse. This hand can play a turn 2 Curious Cups, I guess, and it's looking for a white source. I think I do have to keep this and put back Endarly's Harrowers, but yeah, the turn 1 Mountain, turn 2 Soundvein Curious Cubs, and then hope that keeps me alive long enough. I mean, I have Curious Cubs plus Morning Sun, which is the classic combo. I just need a white source for it. I got Vardo's Scalpel. That can't block Curious Cubs because it's a 2/2 first strike. But if they get a second creature that's equally big, then they can. Okay, another white card. Not really what I'm looking for. Maybe I should have mulliganed this as well. I do have quite a few turns to draw another white source. At Swamp, do they have another play? They have like until turn 3 to find blockers for Curious Cups. They sure do, yeah, Phoenix's Confidant. Are they going to hit me with Bardo Scalpels, make us both lose 2 life? Yep. Sure. I think I want us both to lose 2 life. Yep. Phoenix's Confidant is a good card, especially when you go black 1-drop into Phoenix's Confidant. Just give me a white source. It's Ferocious Flame. Okay, you know what? That's perfectly fine. Gonna pay my life to put down a Curious Cups. Okay, Ferocious Flame means they are going to need... No problem. Yeah. Curious Cup. Okay, Ferocious Flame is very good here. White Source obviously gets me Morning Sun, which probably wins me the game on the spot with these Curious Cubs. But Ferocious Flame means they do need a third blocker to stop Curious Cubs. Which they do have. Okay. They still can't stop Curious Cubs. Yeah, I Ferocious Flame Vardo's Scalpel if it's still back. Oh, they're going to attack with it. Okay, that means that they have no blocks on Curious Cubs, because 2/2 first strike means I get to take down... They don't get to preserve 1 power into normal damage step. I draw a Coordinated Shot. I might kill Phoenix's Confidant anyways? Now this is worth thinking about. Phoenix's Confidant is definitely a way they can start getting further advantage. And I have another removal spell in hand. And it has 2 power. Well, first of all, I'm going to attack with Curious Cubs. Add a green counter. And see how they block. I am losing the race if they just take it, because they have all this stuff. Yeah, they just take 2. And so yeah, I think I'm going to just kill Phoenix's Confidant right now. So yeah, if neither of us have anything, I think I do actually win the race. Although they can start chumping Curious Cups with Escorted Captain and tokens. And of course, Plains, Morning Sun, White Source gets me Morning Sun, which immediately kills them with Curious, like probably wins me the game of Curious Cups, just off the life gain. Okay, they have Eager Scavenger. After they played their land, which is not ideal for Eager Scavenger, but sure. That's a good card. I brought this to a GP once. I think it was actually pretty good in that deck. They have Fleshless Assailant. Okay, they definitely have some stuff going on. I'm going to need to find more things to do, like a white source at some point. Okay. I'm at 11 and they're at 12. Yeah, I'm going to need to find something to do. Another white card. Okay. Well, it seems Curious is not a good blocker yet. Become a good blocker after it's fully leveled up. I need to play Ferocious Flame this turn. Do I kill Fleshless Assailant? I don't think they have many ways of getting this back. It's just a 3-1. Or do I kill Eager Scavenger? You kill Eager Scavenger, hit them for 3 down to 9. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to worry about my health more. But once Curious Cubs is I guess once Curious Cubs is a 3/3, you can block Eager Scavenger in the future. So maybe I just kill Fleshless Assailant, attack them for 3. Um, Also, wait, I should just leave up. I guess if I want to kill Eager Scavenger, I should do it now, so they don't get the landfall trigger. But I'm gonna kill anything else. I can do it on my next turn, on their turn next. I probably shouldn't have kept this 6. Same reason I shouldn't have kept the 7. They've curved out. Any kind of curve out is good. But let's attack first. Yep, they take the 3. Yep. And if I flip the backside of this is just a 5/5 first strike. It's gonna get bigger if I could put down more creatures, but I can't. So yeah, Ferocious Flame, Eager Scavenger now, or wait and Ferocious Flame, Fleshless Assailant later. Annoyingly, Morning Sun doesn't buff Curious Cubs anymore because it removes all counters when it has 3 or more +1/+1 counters on it. Okay, how do I win this game? I think I might still need to do it just for the lifelink on a following turn. Okay, supposing things don't go well for me. They hit. I think I need to kill Fleshless Assailant. I need to prevent myself. I need to have Curious Cub back as a reasonable blocker in the future, and I need to prevent as much damage as possible. So and it's annoying to leave them with something as valuable as Eager Scavenger, but here that's what matters. Ooh, Advance of the Hollowake is quite bad for me here. It's getting them 2 creatures. They can't block, but 2 creatures. Yeah, and they just curved out. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, 2+2, 3+1. I think that seems like that's probably gonna be enough. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, they're just dead, aren't they? These can't block. Wait, first of all, mirror battle. Oh, wait, no, they shouldn't have done this. They should have left out a blocker. This can't block, these can't block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I take 9, go to 2. Next turn, Curious Cubs hits them for flips, hits them for 5, Ferocious Flame kills. Yeah, looks like it to me. Ooh, nearly through that game. Fine. Oh, look, another mountain, just what I needed. Gonna attack. Add counter. Remove all counters. Transform into a 5/5 with first strike. Deal 5 to you. And Ferocious Flame for lethal. Well, yes, not the most exciting games of Limit I've ever played. Um, that is going to be GG here. The power of Curious Cubs, the power of experience cards. Basically went all the way with that, with just with a couple removal spells. And I guess like a low power 3 drop. If they had like a 3 power 3 drop, it'd be much worse for me. Or if they blocked us at any point. Yeah. And that is GG there. And this moves us on to what's essentially the final. It's going to be us versus Draco Freeze Flame, with winner taking the tournament. So, looking forward to that, and good night.